You've done it all, but not in the way that most people would state. You've had wins, you've had losses, you've had highs, you've had lows. You may even have given in to the sin of regret. But here's the truth. You've decided absolutely everything. It has all been your choice. And being an adult, it's a huge part of understanding that everything has been your responsibility and that you have made decisions for perfectly valid reasons at the time, but that may have left you in a position that you don't necessarily want to be in now. But a lot of people, and it's difficult but a lot of people believe that when they hear you need to accept everything, well, they make the mistake of believing that accepting is approving of or endorsing or being okay with, but that's not the truth. In order to live in reality, you have to accept that certain things have happened regardless of the outcome, of the results of your behavior, of your decisions. And it can be incredibly humbling to make this realization that you've spent maybe all of your life to this point blaming other people for things that, for how things have turned out, for the way that your life currently is. But every single step that you've taken, every single breath you've taken, every decision you've made has led you to the point where you are now. And the vital thing to do is to learn lessons and don't live in the past. Don't look back. You're not looking, you're not going that way. You can learn from everything that you've done, but you have to relinquish control over things that are already set. The past is the past. What's done is done. And a lot of people, you'll see that a lot of people will indulge in spiritual practices, said there's no such thing as history, the past doesn't exist, but they're trying to rewrite history and portray the absolute best possible image of themselves. But it's all castles built on sand. It's not. That's the thing that isn't real. The denial of past events is the greatest trap to fall into, because it's this self-perpetuating prison where you won't accept responsibility, you won't accept that it was your choice to behave in certain ways, and then people will say, that when you were a child you couldn't choose then. And yeah, that's true. We're born into circumstances also against our control, but you know what, people do survive and people are resilient. But you have to fundamentally accept that your life is your life, and whatever event has happened in the world, trying to get down to objective truth is not an easy thing to do. But no matter what is happening, no matter how disgusting or terrible or evil you think it is, you have to accept that it's happened. Otherwise you are a crazy person, because acceptance is just about saying, right, this is the way that things are. What do we do?